Hello viewers, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Adult Farm. It has been a very long time that we posted video for you guys, just that we kind of like have a lot of things to do, during this time. Like I always told you guys, during this season time, there are so many activities that we'll get ourselves involved with, like, planning our farming, setting up our farming, and not only our farming alone, going from one places to another. So that has been the reason why we haven't posted videos for quite long now in this YouTube channel. So we are sorry about that. So today particular video will be based on how to sort your catfish and the benefits of sorting your catfish, or important thing, or the importance of sorting your catfish. All right. So I'll just be telling you a few things about what sorting means, why you should do sorting, and why is it important for you to do sorting at the same time. All right. So what is sorting? Sorting is a process of choosing or removing the shoot out. What do we call the shoot out? You understand now? When you get your fish can't be of the same size. They can't grow up to. They can't grow they can't grow uniformly. So due to that fact, you see some fishes that has a tendency of growing fast. We call those ones on the shootout. All right. So because they grow faster than the rest of the stock, it's not because probably they were like probably you are feeding that one more than the rest of the one that makes them to grow faster. No, the issue is they have a tendency of growing fast, and this particular stuff happens mainly on hybrid fish. If you are running an hybrid, you understand what I'm trying to talk about. All right. So that is what we call sorting. Is the process of removing the shootout or separating the shootout from the smaller one, and you feed them and they are going to grow fast and grow big. All right. So that is what we call sorting. So sorting is very important when you are starting a catfish farm, or when you have a catfish farming. All right. So and the major months that you can do your sorting is 1 month to 2 months. If your fish are the type of fish that grow fast, there are some fish that whenever you bought them from the breeder, you take them to your farm, you discover that those fish are runs. Those type of ones, they wouldn't grow fast. But if you buy it from a very reliable broodstock and you take it to your farm, for a reliable breeder rather, and you take it to your farm, you will discover that the fish are going to grow faster. And if the fish are growing faster, within 1 month you should do sorting. And probably if the fish delay, maximum 2 months, you should do sorting. And you pick out the big ones, you separate them, and there will be space for the smaller one to feed also and meet up with the big one. All right. So that is what we call sorting. So and the importance of sorting, number one, like I said, is to separate the big one from the smaller one, in order for the smaller one to have space for them to feed as well, so that they can meet up with the big one. That is number one importance of sorting. Secondly, when you bought them at fingerling size or juvenile size, you buy them in larger quantity. For example, probably you want to start like 5,000 capacity of catfish farming, and you bought your frame, all right, 5,000. You kept them inside a particular pond. Since when you bought them, they were still very small, so you can put 1,000 number or 10,000 number of fish at one particular pond, although you consider the sizes of the pond anyway. But let's just use it as if you don't calculate or probably you didn't even put the size of pond into consideration. Since that when they were still very small, you can pack every one of them and just keep it in one particular place. All right. So at that time you need to separate them. So choose on picking out the big ones, there is going to give enough space for the smaller one, and they are also going to grow. It's not as if you overcrowd them anymore. So that is another importance of sorting, separating them. As far when you go down the juvenile size and very small, and you pick the big one out, there will be space for the smaller one to do very well, and there will be lots of space for them to swim, and they are going to grow very, very fast. Secondly, the importance of sorting is probably when you pick those one out, there will be enough oxygen inside the water. There will be enough space, and due to that, there will be enough oxygen for the fish inside the water, and at the same time the fish are going to feed and they are going to eat very, very well. All right. And fourthly, you are going to know if your fish are doing very well or not, if your fish grow very well or not. Within that 2 months you should have known if the fish are of good breed, because within 2 months you would have seen the one that that is up to on 200 gram, 400 gram upward if your fish are very good, if you buy them from a very good place. Alright, of 2 months you should doing the sorting, you'll be picking out the baby bone. So I'll make this video short because I want you guys to watch a short video that I did about that when I went to one particular farm and I did the sorting. So that's the video, just watch it and understand what we mean by sorting. So I'll bring it and so that is the video that you guys just watched about that sort. You can see when we are bending down, picking the baby bone, separating the baby bone, and we are going to separate them and keep them inside another pond. And we'll leave the smaller one and we'll focus on them and we'll be feeding them. It doesn't mean that we're not going to feed the baby one that was separated. We are still going to feed them, but at this time, the smaller one will have enough space, enough time. We'll focus on them so that they can meet up with that as well. Alright, so that is also the importance of sorting, and that is the reason why you should do sorting in your fish farming. It's very important for you to do sorting. So as a fish beginner, you should have that in mind that if you are rearing your fish and your fish are up to 2 months or 1 month, you should do sorting. Alright, it's very important. When you do sorting, it's very important. You are going to know if your fish is growing well, and with that also you can weigh your fish at that time to know the total number of kg they have weighed so far. Alright, so it's very important for you to do that. Alright, so that was the reason why I just make this video short for you guys. Well, so if you are a person that has a fish and you want to do sorting and you didn't have any person to harvest the fish for you to do sorting, we are available. We can come there and we can do sorting for you. And probably if you want to start up a fish farming and you are looking for how to construct your fish ponds, or someone that can construct a very nice pond for you, probably earthy pond, concrete pond, or tarpaulin pond, and I'm looking for another person to to do it very well and put you through, I'll be available and I'll be dropping my contact at the end of this video. You can contact me and we're going to discuss there. Alright, and if today is the first time of coming across our YouTube channel, please do what to subscribe, keep on turning the notification bell to be notified when next we drop a new videos for you. And please, if you think that this video is good enough, kindly give me a thumbs up and share with your loved ones. And bye for now.